This is the worst chess move I've ever seen, and I suspect it is the worst chess move of all time. This move was submitted to Chess.com's Immortal Game contest under the swindle category. However, I couldn't count it as a swindle as Black did nothing to provoke the move. In this position, White is up half a chessboard's worth of material and can checkmate immediately. There's Rook F3. Black has only a single pawn left and has no legal moves available. You might suspect that White's blunder here could be to create stalemate with any of the 11 different legal moves that do stalemate. Incredibly though, that is not the worst option available. In fact, White played queen to g2 check, allowing, nearly forcing Black's lone remaining pawn to capture the queen and checkmate the White king on h1. Utterly astounding. I literally cannot imagine a worse move being played in an actual game. To completely dominate your opponent, reduce them to having no legal moves, and then give them a legal move and nearly force them to checkmate with the one pawn that they have left is extraordinary. It must be both the worst chess move and the greatest Botez gambit. While this blunder is uniquely unfortunate, it is hardly the only ghastly blunder ever played, and some truly great players have played some real oofs over the years. Here are some other highlights. The 1892 World Chess Championship concluded when Mikhail Chigorin was up a piece and totally winning, but moved the bishop that defended the pawn in front of his king, and he allowed Wilhelm Steinitz to deliver checkmate in 2 moves. Ouch. World champion Vladimir Kramnik once hung checkmate in a single move against the computer engine Deep Fritz. Evidently, he was visualizing his king being next to the corner square, as is common after castling, and not on the corner square. For once, excellent pattern recognition was not the Grandmaster's best friend. Recently, National Master Todd Bryant, aka Strong Chess on Twitter, shared the following position where he was completely winning, but he played a seeming checkmate and won. He must have been shocked not to hear the checkmate sound effect. This is a great example of the fact often cited that the most difficult move to see in a chess game is a retreating diagonal move. Finally, anyone who shares the blunders of others must also be willing to turn the spotlight on themselves. My worst move, at least in terms of its impact on me, was doubtless my move in the final round of the National 12th Grade Championships. I had 4 out of 5, and with a tremendous opening position, I was well set up to win and score a top 3 finish. It would have been huge for me. I was seated nowhere near the top 3. Then I took this c5 pawn, completely overlooking that knight f3 check was a discovery, winning my queen. I sat at the board processing silently for about 10 minutes before I could find the strength to resign. I don't know if you have enjoyed this video exactly, but I do hope that it helps a little to know that we all, from beginners to world champions, make terrible, terrible chess moves. If you want to see more videos, be sure to subscribe. And of course, I always appreciate your likes and comments. Thanks so much for the great feedback and your support of chess content.